Hello to another Steam Next Fest 2025 demo, this time with Let Them Trade. I didn't change the language yet, so thank you that you check out our demo. This version is still in an early stage of development and does not depict the final product. There still can be errors or performance problems and some missing features, game mechanics, visual elements, and content can still change till the final release. Some elements of the game are not completely translated. It is by the way, some initial stuff. The release date is the 24th of July 2025. Okay, it is developed by Spaceflower and published by Byte Rocket Games. And let's to clear. I think I will. Another game that the Space Flowers did was Click to Clear, and I think I was just checking. Not that I, because it looks a little bit like Dorfromantik, so I thought it might be the normal language that it is in German. Can I not change the there? Japanese, Korean, Portuguese, Chinese, English. Yes, apply. But all the other things seem to be okie dokie. Then let's play. Some parts of the game may not yet fully be translated. Okay, basically, what the game is about, build a network of cities that produce and trade resources, upgrade your castle, and protect the cities from cheeky bandits. Tinker with the economy at your own pace, and watch the charming wooden world grow into a lively and thriving kingdom. Let them trade maps. Okay. Then let's start with the tutorial. Starting budget is 7,000. Bandits are not enabled. Learn the very basics of Let Them Trade. Let's go. Greetings! Welcome to Let Them Trade. I am King, your monarch and sovereign. This clever little fellow on my shoulder is my most trusted advisor, Mr. Nuts. Oh, little squirrel. Mr. Nuts, squeak, squeak, squeak. Well said, Mr. Nuts. Yes, I have big plans to grow the economy in my domain, but can't oversee everything personally. Feasts and balls are just so time intensive that I hardly find the time to do much else. That's why I'm looking for someone who is as hard working as I am. And you look like just the right person. Yes, he looks very busy with his banquets. Let's learn how to play. On the top right screen, you will see current main quests, side quests, and milestones. You will be rewarded handsomely for completing this task I set you. Side quests and milestones are optional, but main quests must be completed to finish the scenario, so do pay attention. Firstly, let's learn how to move the camera. For extra information, click the arrow button to view the quest description. Okay, pan forward. Right mouse button, yeah. Rotate, hold the middle mouse button. QE. I would like to have a reset camera button, that's always a good thing. Scroom, zooming out. Press R to reset rotation. Yes. R. and RP to reset position. Okay. City center placed. It's time to build your first city. Cities are founded by first placing a city center. Select a city center in the Basics tab of the build menu and place it on the highlighted tile. Okidoki. Basics and then city center. Central place of each city can trade with other cities. I guess it produces 10 wood. Or needs 10 wood. Build a new city for potatoes. Wait for the construction to finish. For potatoes. City center. Road. Construct. Bridge. Provisioner. It gets food to... and then packs the packets. Research new technologies and upgrades. Prepares the goods the knight needs for scouting. Ah, okay. Now that you have found a new city, you can place production and residential buildings on neighboring tiles. Start by placing 2 potato farms on green fertile soil tiles and 2 peasant homes. You may hold down left shift to place multiple buildings. Okay. Peasants. Then let's first do the potato fields maybe here, because like maybe we can build something special next to the water. And a peasant's home. Let's put it here and see what happens. Is there like a bonus if I don't think so. But well. It is good that they have the text underneath under the pictogram, because otherwise it would be a bit sometimes a bit difficult to interpret, because it, like now I see the little crane and the 5 wood means that it needs 5 wood to build. Not like, yeah, so it's I think after a while the pictograms will be intuitive, but at the start it's a bit difficult to parse them. I love the video. How to do it. Okay. Did you see the little guys with carts transporting resources to the building sites just then? Those are the city transporters. All resources must be transported from where they are produced to where they are consumed, and the transports are responsible for doing so inside the city. When you are about to place a building, you will see arrows which indicate the distance which will need to be traveled by transporters. A city only has limited amount of transporters, which means that the bigger the city gets, the further the transporters will need to travel, and the more difficult it will be for them to keep up. You may have noticed that there are some grey unexplored tiles to the northeast of the castle. In the top left, you can see the UI where your knights are listed. Click the scout icon to select the scouting flag. Then click on a tile to the unexplored tiles to have him automatically reveal them. Again. Scouting flag. Then click on a tile next to the unexplored tiles to have him automatically reveal. Ah, okay. But he clicks on them, not next to them. Oh, he clicks next to them. Okay, cool. Sir Quentin. And let's go, Sir Quentin. Scout me the things. Scout. Can we click on Sir Quentin? Yes. He has no light retinue, no medium retinue, no heavy retinue, and 8 scout packages. Yes, stuff and 92 packages. Great, you have found a forest tile. Let's found a city next to this forest tile. That sounds like a plan. Then let's put a city center here. Build lumberjack, build peasant home, build. Okay. Most resource buildings need to be placed on a specific type of tile to work. The lumberjack must be placed on a forest tile and will then produce wood. Like all production buildings, the lumberjack requires inhabitants to work there, in the case, peasants. So don't forget to build a peasant home in your new city as well. Then peasants, work my land. Let's build maybe peasant home there and there. I'm a bit curious, can I technically build buildings that are like further away? Maybe let's see what happens if I want to. Okay, like most build adjacent to the city buildings, okay. So the city has to be connected. I cannot build unconnected stuff. Okay. Thornbury. I have the Castle Keep, the Silverfield, and Thornbury. I also have like little mayors of that town. I think mayor of Silverfield seems like a cousin of the king. And let's go home, Sir Quentin. Okay. Now I get wood. Inhabitants have needs and wants, and this is reflected in the resources they consume. If the inhabitants' needs are met, they will remain in the city, but if not, then they will become unhappy and move out. That may then take a while for a new inhabitant to move in again, meaning the city will have a smaller workforce available in the meantime. The resources are broken up into two groups, basic and luxury. Basic resources are the more important, and if these are missing, then inhabitants will be very unhappy. If both basic resources are provided, then inhabitants will no longer move out and will fill a slot of their residential buildings, meaning the city has full workforce available. Luxury resources provide extra happiness, but are not enough if the basics are missing. Besides making sure that inhabitants don't move out, happiness is also important because inhabitants provide money to the city, depending on their happiness. The happier the population, the more money a city will have to trade and purchase goods. Now that you have two cities, they will begin to trade with each other. However, traders will not move very quickly over normal tiles. You can speed them up and make the economy more efficient by connecting the castle and all the cities with roads. That sounds like a good idea. But I am not 100% sure. Do I need to like select them separately? Like what is not shown is here. Can I anyway, we'll see. I just click on the like this. Each city has its own budget, which it will spend on buying resources from other cities. It will also sell resources which it overproduces. Therefore, the prices of resources in the economy are determined by supply and demand. Managing the production and flow of resources in the economy, and therefore indirectly managing the prices, is vital for success. It is nice that like anyway, this is because on every trade you levy a trade tax of 25% on both cities. This is your overall we tax like 50%. Yeah, that's a bit much. This is your primary source of income. Try to build an economy where cities are specialized and must import many resources from one another, but beware of monopolies, as they may drive up prices and make the economy inefficient. You can see the market price of a resource in the global resource overview in the top left of the screen. If you click on a resource in the global resource overview, then you will switch to the focus mode. Here, lots of additional information will be available, including global production and consumption for that resource, as well as displaying which cities are trading and with whom. In your little economy here, the first city will produce potatoes and buy wood, and the second city will produce wood and buy potatoes. Let's watch it in action. Okay, will they switch afterwards to quick tiles? Does not seem like it. Also thinking about, can I connect it like that? Okay. Basically, it's nice to see that they focus menu, Thornberry, resource strength 3, and is 13. Consumption per minute, production, buildings, inhabitants 5, castle total. Okay. Can I get out of the focus? Anyway, as mentioned before, transporters move resources inside a city, whilst traders move resources between cities. A city only has a limited amount of either of these, meaning they can get overloaded if a lot must be moved at once. Cities can be upgraded, increasing the number of traders and transporters they have at their disposal. City upgrades can be applied at any time, provided you have the required coins and resources. Let's try this out now. Select one of the cities and then in the main tab, click on the arrow up icon in the top left. And then upgrade to village. What I wanted to say basically is, I think it's nice to have kind of the simulation of a private economy. Oh, I want to... because it reminds me a little bit like Distant Worlds universe. Where you also have kind of a private economy. Yeah, they are not really comparable because like Distant Worlds universe is like a space sim, and here it's like medieval tiles and so on. But Distant Worlds universe is not really a space sim, more like 4X space thing. But like, yeah, there's also the little woozle that you can like look and follow the traders and so on. So yeah. -2, so overall we have an overproduction, I think. Very good work. You have finished the first part of the tutorial. In part 2 you will learn about researching more advanced buildings as well as upgrades and modifications. I will see you then. Tutorial complete. Next map. Greetings, my dear subject. After such a good showing last time, I've decided that you have promise and to teach you another thing or two. Today we will be learning about research, upgrades, and modifications. Before we start, however, we need to solve a little problem. I have been siphoning off a few coins from the infrastructure budget here and there to pay for my birthday party preparations. In times of austerity, a strong leader must make tough decisions and set priorities. You understand? Sadly, this has led to some minor unintended consequences, such as the complete and utter dilapidation of the kingdom's bridges. That's bad. We need bridges. Do you see those roads over there leading to the shore? The bridge connecting them collapsed, and now the two towns here can trade. Let's connect them again before we get started. Select the bridge in the basics tab of the build menu and select the two tiles you want to connect to place the bridge. Okie dokie. Bridge. Okay, Click. Click. Ah, now, okay. Very good. Now the cities will trade again. Whilst wood and potatoes are nice, we also want to produce other resources. For example, planks are a resource made from wood at the sawmill and are required to build most buildings. However, before you can build a sawmill, you must first research it in the research tree. Research is done in your castle. Normally you must build the research center yourself, but I will construct it for you today to help speed up the process. Open the research tree in the top left corner of the screen and click on the sawmill to begin researching. Your castle will send traders to purchase the required resources and transport them back, where they will be converted into research points. Don't forget, you also pay market prices. If a resource is expensive, it will cost you. Okay, at least we are a normal participant in the economy, not like actual nobles that are highbrow and or actual kings, which can manipulate the cost quite a bit by just minting coins. Okay, so what are you? You are houses? Yes, peasant home. Or can I click here and then see what you produce? Okay, you have a budget which is good. You have here I can see like resource levels. You buy selling woods, selling planks, and buying fish, wool, and potatoes, and you build you produce. Okay, okay. Research completed. Sawmill unlocked. Unlock the sawmill building. Great, now the sawmill has appeared in the build menu. Place it down in one of your cities. I think the top one, because then basics, castle, peasants, thanks. Because I think the bottom one here does not have a woods. Yeah, this one is Potato Town. And this one is Woods Town. So it makes sense to build it here because then the walkways are shorter. At least in my imagination. Sawmill builds. Peasants are content and we don't have any wool. Is there anything here? Don't have any more. Ah, that's basically here what she is saying. Ah, and that's the buildings. Here is potatoes. And here is pasantos. And here is... here's the... Okay. Besides researching new buildings, it is also possible to research new upgrades. Once unlocked, these will allow you to select a production or residential building and upgrade it to a new level, improving its functionality and providing other benefits depending on the building and level. Let's try it out on one of the lumberjacks in the research tree. Select level 2 icon above the lumberjack to begin the research. Okie dokie. Then number mill and then level 2. I think the next best thing would be to get like better or more housing. And also can I see here maybe how much wood you actually consume? Production, balance, trade price. Because I'm thinking about okay, so per person the consumption is 1 potato. But I think Does each person consume 1 wood per? Or what do they need wood for the upkeep of their houses? Potatoes. No one sells potatoes. Oh, city. Okay, interesting. Trade price. Click to sort by trade price. Okay. Research completed. Sawmill level 2. Let's upgrade our sawmill to level 2. So we have 4 planks over the consumption. That's right. Consumption per minute. Production buildings need no. Inhabitants need 9. Yeah, I think we overall have 9 inhabitants, so they need at least 1 wood per minute, so they can like repair their buildings and so on. And we produce 32 per minute, so we have an over supply of 17 in tendency. With an oversupply. Okay, good. It needs like you need a little bit time to parse the graphs and so on, but they are, I think, quite good to read. Like after you initially get through them. Stocks in the castle. Total stock in all cities. Ah, no, in all cities and castle. Okay. Player tax income from potatoes. Okay. Ah, okay. Okay. I see. Okay. Interesting. Why do potatoes travel down there? I know they are there to pick up potatoes. Ah, okay. Like the grayed out stuff is like they want to go there and get that, and if they're full, they picked it up and went. And you have 15. Ah, and that's the money they have for buying. Okay. And we have a negative budget. At least we're almost finished with the upgrade. God, it's hot in the room. It's hot in the room. I closed the window for recording purposes, so no one can hear me talk weirdly against nobody. But yeah, I thought I upgraded it. Am I? I have to research level 2. Okay. Okay, what's going on? What? Lumberjack level 2 researched. But I already researched it. Is that the bug that I encountered? Did I? Ah, I need lumberjack. No, I'm too stupid to read English. Okay. it's the heat. Trust me. Okay. Can I queue researchers? Yes, cool. Okay. Ah, yeah, I have a research pipeline here. Okay. What I wanted to say, or as I said, I closed the window so no one can hear me talk with nobody. Or with myself, basically. Sawmill level 3 research completed. Efficiency output. Unlock modification scaffolding for quarry. But the disadvantage is there is no air circulation, so it's kind of getting hot in here. But yeah. At least I have kind of enough money reserves to keep the economy afloat, I think. Or afloat enough. But what do I spend money on? Buying resources for the castle. Ah, okay. So technically, if I don't buy anything, then I won't. No, but I won't pay any money, I guess. Upgrade the lumberjack to level 2 will increase its output by a good amount. To apply the upgrade, select the lumberjack and click on the up icon in the top left of the building UI. Okie. Lumberjack, 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 lumberjack. Yeah. The question is does my castle consume anything passively by itself if I don't buy anything? That's a good question. Because I don't see any cards going back and forth at the moment, so... Yeah, it looks like... Looks like I don't spend anything. Okay. In addition to allowing you to level up your buildings, researching upgrades will also unlock modifications. Modifications are different to upgrades in that they can be turned on and off at any time at no additional costs. Modifications are unique to every building and come in different types. Some provide bonuses depending on neighboring tiles, some change the building's inputs and outputs, and others change how many and what type of inhabitants may work or live there. Both production and residential buildings have modifications, but for now let's test out the Forester modification for the Lumberjack, which was unlocked when you researched Lumberjack level 2. Select the Lumberjack and click on the Forester modification to activate it. And then modification... Forester... Am I stupid? Yes, okay, let's watch the video and see. Then... okay. Click. Okay, this one is not there. Okay. I see. Okay. Forester, +1 peasant slots, plus 50% output. Can I have that multiple times? Okay. Very good. Last but not least for today, let's look at buying resources at your castle. As you may have noticed, if set to auto-buy, your castle will send out traders to automatically purchase resources for research centers and other castle buildings. In the resource tab of the castle UI, you can set a target storage amounts for each of the resources. Currently in the economy, when you toggle on auto buy, and depending on the amount you set, the castle will automatically buy or sell the selected resource. This may take a little while, as the castle will negotiate a fair price with the cities, which takes time. If you want to speed this process up, you can use the direct buy functionality. You can access direct buy in the resource tab of the castle UI. Once selected, a list of cities and their offers will be displayed for a particular resource, allowing you to instantly purchase or sell at the listed price from that city. Whilst this method is fast and convenient, the price will not be as good as when allowing the castle to haggle a price for you. Now try using direct buy to purchase wood for your castle storage. Okay, done this. And then I need a little bit of okay. I still need one wood more. Fire cell to the target amount, I guess. Okay. And here I can set the target stock. Yeah, okay. Can I put in a number here? Yeah, yes. Very neat. Okay, congratulations, you have finished the second part of the tutorial. I think I have the perfect little task for you. Something small to get you started. Meet me at the next map when you're ready to get started on your first proper job. Okidoki. Tutorial complete. Next map. But I think the next map we will get to in the next episode of the Let Them Trade Steam Next Fest 2025 demo. And with that, if you want more long-form content like that, like and subscribe to this secondary channel, Plum with Fun Raw. And if you want more short-form content, more edited and so on, subscribe to my main channel, Plum with Fun. And with that, Plum out.